Why is my PS4 pixelated?
If you have a Sony Bravia TV, a lot of those have problems with HDMI inputs. The issue in that case is updating the firmware.
And here I thought the solution might not be updating and rebooting the console.
Actually, you'll want to update the Bravia TV's firmware, because older firmware does not play nicely with the Sony PS4.
That advice would help if I had a Bravia TV, but I do not.
Your TV may still need an update for the firmware to handle the console.
How on earth do you update a TV short of replacing it?
You can do by downloading the files from the manufacturer website, transferring it to a USB flash drive, turning on the TV, plugging in the USB, turning the TV off and back on, then let it update.
My TV is so new it should not need new firmware.
Then the first thing to check is the HDMI cable.
If it was not working, I would have a black screen, not an odd-looking one.
It could be weird looking because the cable is damaged, or you could switch the input-output ports to see if it was the HDMI port.
That's at least a simple thing to try.
You should also check the PS4 video settings. If you put it on 720p, it will look wrong.
I can check, but I don't know what it should be.
You can go through the basic calibration of the display and make sure the TV is in game mode.
Gaming mode I've heard decreases the input lag.
If the TV is set for just scan and showing full pixel input and the PC settings aren't set to overscan, it won't have a good result.
Well, I know it was last set to 1:1 ratio, so overscanning and scaling should not be it.
You could reduce the sharpness, which can be an issue on large HD TVs.
So much for bigger screens giving you better results.
The UI might be something other than the 1080p, especially if the pixels of the letters aren't even showing up right. The best frames per second rate is around 30 FPS based on tests by IGN.
Throw in another 3-letter acronym to take it to the next level. What else can I try?
For some people, toning down the sharpness of the TV fixed it. For others, it is going into the TV options and removing the auto select and forcing it to game along with you that works.